happy to be joined by our host for today's Kingsport Chamber Zone and my and Laura's new best friend. And you will see why in just a moment. Well, here's why right now. So I'm going to do the interview, and Laura's just going to indulge in these delicious chocolates here.
That was a fair trade-off.
At Bellafina Chocolates. And we're joined by the founder and president of Bellafina Chocolates, Brenda Barnicki. Brenda, thanks for hosting your CZ today.
Thanks for coming.
Yes, you may regret this before.
We may be here all day, so get through the interview quickly so we can get to your wonderful chocolates. So. But you just opened this fabulous chocolate shop here in downtown Kingsport. We're going to talk all about it. But before we do, you actually have been in business for some time because you've been operating out of your home for a few years. So tell us about the fascinating backstory to Bellafina Chocolates.
Yeah, so I actually opened Bellafina Chocolates 6 years ago. At the time, I was a vice president working for Eastman. And it was just something that I wanted to do to give back, but in a more tangible way than just writing checks. And so it was very small at first. It was literally hand dipping truffles in a bowl in my kitchen, and we would take them down to the downtown concerts here and sell them to raise money for local children's charities. And so it kept growing and growing, and about 3 years ago, after restructuring at Eastman, I made the decision to go full-time on a volunteer basis because I really wanted to grow the company to something substantial that could really do something significant in these kids' lives. And so the company has been growing rapidly. It's been growing probably 50 to 75% a year since we started.
That's amazing.
And it took over about a third to a half of our house. So quite happy to have this new location.
Well, because of that rapid success and that fantastic growth, you were able to open this shop. So tell us all about the shop.
Yes. So this past fall, we opened our expanded production kitchen and retail shop here in downtown Kingsport. We're at 123 Cherokee Street. So we did a renovation over the summertime, and we now have a commercial kitchen to produce the chocolates in the back, as well as a small retail shop in the front. And we've been able to handle much larger orders now. We had, about a week after we moved in, we had an order for 1,000 small boxes of chocolate.
Goodness.
The volunteers that came got it done in about 4 days.
Wow.
It was amazing. Yes, it was amazing. Yes.
It was amazing. Well, and as a Christmas gift this year, I got a box of your chocolates, which was just fantastic. Made me so happy. And the cool thing about it is they were personalized, and that is something that you can do with your chocolates.
That's right. So we do personal gifts as well as special events, but most of our business is actually corporate gifts. And for those, we will put a full color logo on the outside of the box, as well as we can put logos directly on the truffles themselves. And so companies like that for employees or customers because not only is it a great branding tool, but it also makes a great statement to their customers because when they open the box, there's a little card inside that talks about all of the profits going to children's charities. And we make it easy for the companies. We can direct ship across the U.S. and we put personalized cards and so on and make it exactly what they need to promote their business.
That's great.
And in addition to those delicious chocolates, you mentioned the retail shop here, so you can get a number of gift items here as well that you're selling.
Yeah, that's right. So so when we moved into the building here, we decided to have a retail presence for the community. And so besides the full line of truffles and chocolates and so on, since 100% of our profits benefit children's charities, we started carrying some items that were made by the charities themselves. So for example, we have some beautiful wooden breadboards and jewelry that's made by a boys' school in Belize. We have some scarves and jewelry that are made by ladies in Cambodia to benefit an orphanage that's in their village. And we have these gorgeous origami folded gift cards that these are made by middle school girls at an orphanage in Tanzania, and it's kind of an after school activity for them, and then they sell them to support their orphanage. So the idea behind the shop is that when you walk in, 100% of the profits from anything that you buy in the entire shop will go to children's charities.
That's amazing.
Yeah, talk about that for a moment, because some would think the chocolate's the best part about your business, and it's up there.
It is.
But the best part is you donate 100% of your profits to charities, and a lot of children's charities.
Yes. So since the beginning, 100% of our profits have gone to charities and ministries supporting children's causes that support children who are threatened by disease, poverty, abuse, or neglect. So we support a couple of dozen charities at any one time, both local as well as international. So for example, locally, the CASA for kids, for kids who are threatened by abuse or neglect. Children Exceeding Expectations in Bristol is for kids with cancer. Youth Villages in Johnson City is for foster kids. But then also internationally, we support Samaritan's Purse, which does general international relief. But also through Serving Orphans Worldwide in Bristol, we're able to reach 45 Christian orphanages around the world. So it is absolutely the most meaningful thing I've done in my entire career.
Well, it's just amazing. What an incredible business model. And you mentioned earlier when you got the huge order right after you moved in that your volunteers were able to turn it around in about 4 days. And that's really a key to what you do here is that you utilize volunteers in order to help make this go. So can you talk just a little bit about how people get to volunteer?
Yeah, so we have an amazing group of volunteers. We have ladies that will come in and help make chocolate and package the chocolate and so on. And we couldn't do any of this without those amazing ladies. But we also have volunteers that do other things, and that's actually some of our current most critical needs, which are people to greet customers as they come in the shop, like Betty is doing today. As well as people to help us grow the business. So that would be helping with the website and social media, or reaching out to potential corporate clients, or following up on media opportunities. We'll also do some renovation, kind of phase 2 of renovation of the building this summer. So we'll have even a few little construction volunteer jobs to do this summer.
Okay, great. It's just an amazing vision that you have, and just we're so fortunate to have you here. So tell us once again, where are you located? What are your hours of operation? Where do we get more information about Bellafina chocolates?
Okay, we are in downtown Kingsport, 123 Cherokee Street, which is right around the corner from Main Street Pizza and Sleepy Owl Brewery, and it's directly across the street from the parking lot, dog park. We're open every weekday 10 to 2. We are generally here all day making chocolate, but the gift shop is open 10 to 2. Or people can order online at bellafinachocolates.com, and follow us on Facebook. That always has the latest new flavors and whatever is happening in the world of Bellafina.
Yeah, if you beat me to it.
That's
right. So that you know that, just so that you know that. And I would suggest that any of you all who are thinking of coming down to the gift shop, you might want to give it a couple of days to replenish after we've been here. Just a suggestion.
Just saying.
Just a suggestion. Well, Brenda Barnicki with Bellafina Chocolates. Congratulations. What a wonderful story, and we are just so fortunate to be able to benefit from your generosity. So thank you so much for hosting us today.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Brenda. Okay, looking for a great night out that features great food, wine, and music? We'll tell you where you can find it when we come back with more of your CZ.